She's fine yesterday. We were thinking about going to garage sales tomorrow.
I know it can happen suddenly. It can take so many families by surprise.
49 years I've spent with her. And now she's gone. Just like that.
It'll be okay. It will be okay. In time. But this is the hardest day. You just have to face today, Fraser.
After this, I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds of the earth to prevent any winds from blowing on the land or on the sea or on any tree. Then I saw the angels coming from the east, having the seal of the living God. He called out in a loud voice to the 4 angels who had been given permission to harm the land and the sea. Don't harm the land or the sea or the trees until I put the seal on the foreheads of the servants of our God. Then I heard the number of those who were to be sealed, 144,000, from all the tribes of Israel, from the tribe of Judea, 12,000, from the tribe of Reuben, 12,000. From the tribe of Gad, 12,000.
Clyde, it's not all that bad.
You have no idea what these young code enforcers are capable of. They've been harassing me for 3 years. I've spent over $35,000 trying to meet their code requirements.
You've made a point, but I've talked to the directors and it's just not going to happen. We can't get you the loan.
What? I've done business with this bank 40 years, never missed a payment. You ought to know that. What do you mean you can't make the loan?
That's just the way it is. We don't see you being able to pay us back.
My family's owned that land. We have taken care of that land for over 130 years. Why are these code enforcers doing this to me? What do they harassing? What do they want me to do? Every time I meet their code requirements, they come out and find more violations.
So you can understand why we can't get you the loan. You don't even try to play along with them. You've left us no choice. You're going to lose your land.
Well, we'll just have to see about that. You're kind of young, sonny boy, and this bank may be changing, but nobody. I am never going to give up my land.
I know I should have never started this. Carl loves me, and you seduced me with your high-minded flattery. I never thought it would come to this.
Well, I didn't know they were going to transfer me to Canada.
So I'm just going to stay here in Leofels? Will you take me with you?
I'm not sure you could. I'll be put in man camp for 6 months. Maybe later we could meet up.
So me and Carl live together. We haven't slept together in 8 months, and I'm pregnant? What am I going to do?
I'm sorry. That's the best I can do. What about that sister of yours that lives in Denver? You could stay with her, couldn't you?
You're going to Canada. Will you take me with you?
I'm not sure. We both need some time, honey.
No. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Rico, my buddy, you have a treasure for me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I got a bonus for you. Well, Rico, you know how to move the heart of the devil. Yes, sir, you can move me at times. Rico, you have done over and above. But there's one thing lacking.
What's that, boss?
The heads. We need more heads of Christians if we are going to move up. You're always bringing plenty of Bibles, but where are the heads of all these Christians who are reading these Bibles?
Then I'll step it up.
You had better, for your own good.
Hey, Betty. How are you? Haven't seen much of you lately. How have you been? Good. And your total is going to be $8.99. Out of 10. And your change.
And you can keep the change.
Okay. Well, thank you, Betty. Hey, y'all going to the bingo party tomorrow night, you and Carl?
No, I'm afraid not. We have things to do.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll miss you.
So you and Carl aren't going to the bingo? I knew he was too uptight to be social. So, is he having trouble with you seeing that Ron Derrick? Everybody knows you're seeing him. He's a player. Can you believe that Betty coming in here like that and trying to get all this? I can't stand it, her coming in here like that, being the wife of a preacher and thinking that nobody sees her out. But that man and he-
Now I don't understand why you city folk have to come over here and cause trouble for all of us. Now Betty was just over there minding her own business.
Well, she has no business coming in here and being all high and mighty and religious while she's out running around with no
Now
one.
you shut up with that kind of talk, woman. Now,
Wait a minute, mister. You're not going to talk to my girlfriend that way. Town folk are sick and tired of you crazy preppers. It's about time we did something about it.
oh yeah? And what's that? George? I mean, Deputy?
Push me and find out, Ray. We're going to have to talk with Frazier about this. We're going to have to settle this situation with these preppers once and for all.
Charlie! I see you. Come out, I want to talk to you. Charlie! I ain't got all day. Emily wants to know that Sue Faye's okay. She got a right to know her daughter's okay. Charlie! Hey, I'm not taking you in. I'm not taking you in, I promise.
That Frazier ain't no better than this.
Told you and everybody in town that we're self-sufficient out here. We want to be left alone. We've been getting ready for your kind for quite a while, and I ain't coming out again. It's dangerous. We got to take care of our own.
Emily has the right, just like a
Got no rights. Sue Faye's of age, she's married to me, and I'm taking care of her. Now, try a little harder, Frazier. Why are you really out here?
Well, I promised Emma Lou that the next time I was out this way, that I'd check on her. That's all, Charlie.
All right. All right.
But I want to know something.
Yeah?
Did you see that Doug Banks beat that girl from Memphis and take her $200?
I was out doing some night hunting, and I had to drive by the old halfway bar that Doug hangs out at. Yeah, I saw it.
Was that it, Charlie? Was that it?
Well, of course, Frazier.
Okay. Thanks, Charlie. Could you get Sue Faye to come out and wave at me?
Sure. Sue Faye. Darling. Guinevere, would you grace us with your presence? Oh, no, it's okay. Just wave at the nice sheriff. Hey, just wave at the nice sheriff. Now get back in your kitchen, wench.
Charlie, you take care of her and those kids.
Think, Frazier. I bet you think us preppers are a bit crazy.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, I wouldn't say it that way, but who knows, Charlie? Maybe this prepping's all in vain.
No, it's not, Frazier. You and those people in the town are the crazy ones for not being ready for what's about to come down.
Sure thing, Charlie. Listen, I gotta go.
Hey, how about $5 on pump 2?
Sure. Not many pay cash these days. Debit or credit most of the time. You down on your luck?
What? What are you trying to say? I pay cash wherever I go, and someone in my line? That wouldn't work.
What's your line, sir?
Well, I'm not gonna get into all that. But tell me something. Are you a Christian?
All of my life, I believe in Jesus.
I bet you keep that Bible close.
Every Thursday, the guys come by and we have Bible study.
Where?
In the back room. Back there.
Could I see, sir? That's interesting. Say, you think you got an extra Bible for me back there?
Lots of them. Come on.
Hey, you need help out here?
No, I just need some gas.
You gonna pay cash or credit?
Pay debit. No one really carries cash these days, you know.
Reason why I'm asking is because the register's out already.
Okay. Is Marshall around?
Marshall? Oh, Marshall. Yeah, he's in the back. He's doing some stuff already. He's ready to close out the register.
Okay. Well, I just needed some gas is all. You new around here?
Yeah, I'm new around here. Marshall's quite a guy. Showed me the Bible study room and everything. You one of the guys? You attend Bible study?
You know, I've lived here all these years. I've never been. You helping him out now?
Yeah, I'm helping him out. Thought you attend Bible study because you're Nicholas. Are you Christian?
No, actually, I'm Catholic.
Catholic? Oh, that's good, that's good.
Well, I've got to go, man. I got a date. By the way, what's your name?
Rico.
Okay, Rico. My name's Ray. I'll be seeing you around.
Órale. Órale.
What's going on, Fraze? How you doing, man?
Much. Go back out here. You want anything?
Nah, I'm okay.
You ever heard of a guy named Bell, Alex Bell?
Yeah? That's Jimmy's kid. One that owns a hardware store.
No, he's the guy that invented the phone. You know, it's a pretty nice invention when you learn how to use it.
Already been there.
Well, I know you ain't come out all this way for work.
You holding up all right?
Fine. Just fine.
We got a pretty nasty 187 out off that condo complex. Neighbors called it in. They smelt the body.
This is a day for death, ain't it, George?
Suppose so, Fraze. Suppose so.
You think Anthony's gone out there to cover that?
Nah, wouldn't really expect him to.
Okay, well, man, George, listen, I got to talk to you. I just don't know what I'm going to do about my car. Larry says that it's worth too much. I can't take it with me. Says he's going to take it down to the guys that have been doing the upkeep on it. They're going to buy it. You know, my daddy drove that car on patrol. I drove it.
After all, it is a family heirloom, Frazier. I can understand the disappointment.
Well, yeah, you're right. I think I'm going to get on down to the diner. I promised Cheeky's I'd come in for breakfast.
Don't worry. I've got it taken care of. You sure you're going to be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Hey, Frazier. How have you been? I didn't expect to see you today. How are you?
I'm okay.
Sorry I haven't given you a call today. I've been so busy here at the diner.
That's okay. It's not much of a special day to be calling anyway.
Well, if there ever was a special day, today would be it.
Thanks.
Hey, I heard about the bullet shooting. Everything okay? Did you get that cleaned up?
Nah. I had George handle that one.
Things have just been going crazy around here. Just crazy.
Good. Think I can get a table? You guys too busy.
Why, sure. Come on, Sam. So, what you gonna have?
Just give me the usual.
Okay.
Hey, make that well done.
Okay.
And actually, that dish that Rita used to love, what was that dish that...
Cheeseburger with extra onions?
Yeah, bring that too. Hey, I ain't saying it just to hear myself talk.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Got this. And your cheeseburger with extra onions.
Gee, hey, listen. Bring me another drink.
Another cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Another cup of coffee coming up.
On this date and time that there was two members of the guard company driving a truck as depicted in the screen beside me in the area of 111 Grangeway, which is in Scarborough, making a delivery to the RBC. At that time, the two guards were ambushed by three males. Two armed with handguns, one with a shotgun, between the bushes. Ordered the guards to the ground, removed their handguns.
I'm with you. What's for dinner?
I went to the diner, picked us up some plates.
That's good. You need a break every once in a while.
Thanks. I just didn't have it in me to cook tonight.
Well, we have some time coming up. We can go to bingo tomorrow night.
Kiki told me that the city folk were awful mean to Betty tonight at the diner. I don't think I want to go to bingo. Not with folks like that.
Well, I heard there won't be many city folk there. There's a rumor going around that they're afraid of us preppers.
I'm not going. That's final.
They really got to your sister that bad? What they said or what happened?
It's not even worth repeating.
It's Brother Clark. Hello? Yes. Sunday? All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll be there. I can make it. How's Brother Clark? He wants us to give a sermon on Sunday night. over my end time studies.
That's great, Brian. You always like doing that.
Yeah.
Are you ready to eat?
Oh, yes. But first, our blessings. The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The star will fall from the sky, and the heaven bodies will be shaken. At this time, the signs of the Son of Man will appear in the sky, and all the nations of the earth will mourn. They will see the Son of Man come in on the clouds of the sky with the power and great glory. And he will send his angels with a loud trumpet, and will gather his elect of the four winds from one end of the heavens to the other. Amen.
Rico, taking forever. What happened? I've been waiting for you for a long time.
I couldn't help it.
Let me get my jacket.
Okay, hurry.
I just want you to know that I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this again.
We have no choice. We have no choice when it comes to our father.
I just feel so self-conscious about this whole thing, and these people don't deserve this. I don't want to do this to them anymore.
You're talking crazy. Do you want to die, hermana? Just do your job, and I don't want to hear it. And by the way, your friend you're so fond of just paid me a visit.
Who are you talking to? Frazier?
Yeah. Are you getting soft on him?
He just lost his wife, and he's a bit older. But so?
Yeah, not to mention he's on the other side of the law.
I just want to start brand new again, don't you? Let's get out of here. Let's start all over again.
You're talking crazy.
In August 1944, a Red Army offensive swept into Nazi-occupied Poland. Following the railway toward Warsaw, Russian scouts came across an eerie forest clearing. An attempt had been made to erase every trace of what had happened here. There were no buildings, no bodies, no mass graves. But the earth did not conspire in the cover-up. This was Treblinka, the dark heart of the Nazi Holocaust. Its gas chambers once stood here. In 1942, they were factory workers in Warsaw's Jewish ghetto. A time of bitter memory. Since the German invasion of 1939, Poland's Jews had been subjected to persecution and forced labor. The majority had been rounded up and corralled inside hundreds of ghettos. Warsaw was the biggest. Over 400,000 were crammed into a tiny, unlivable area, sealed off behind high walls. The death toll through disease and deliberate starvation was appalling.
Whoa, right there. Get over here. You come on. Get over here with him. Anybody else in there? So what do you want?
Charlie. We want to know where everybody is. We know you taught them everything, so they know how to live out here. Where are they?
Yeah, I taught them. Taught them to protect themselves from people like you.
Why'd you do it, Charlie? Where are they?
No! Why do we stop? Just let me the hell out of here!
Shut your mouth!
What the hell's wrong with you, Clayton?
This is not the way it should be. This isn't what I wanted. This is a mistake. These people have no idea what's going on.
You know what you signed up for? Where'd they go?
They're out front of the car.
You can see them?
Yeah, it's Clayton, the banker.
What are they doing?
They're fighting, they're arguing, I don't know.
This is our chance at a better life. It's either the cities or the open areas, and you know this. So get it together. You have no choice.
This isn't a better life. You may not have a choice, but I do.
We've only got a few more runs and we're done. So suck it up and get in the car.
What are you doing sneaking up on me?
Man, you have always been easy to sneak up on, Fraser. Hey, Fraser, what are you doing in that box of donuts? You know we both got diabetes in our family, man. You've got even more than I do.
What can I say? I guess I'm busted.
Well, we got another missing person report. That's the third one this week.
Well, I guess I need to report a missing person. My son, my only son, didn't come home to his mother's funeral. What kind of son would do that and not come home to his mother's funeral?
Man, Fraser, you know that golly, you guys have been at odds for a long time.
It's my fault. My son, he's the one to blame. Just because he don't like his daddy, don't mean he shouldn't come home to his mother's funeral. Have a hard time holding up. I get tired of living. And now, all alone, without a son or a wife.
As a friend, first thing I'd say is, let's go fishing. But buddy, you got too much on your mind.
Let's find these missing people and help me find my son, George.
We will. We'll find him, Frazier. We've got the right training to it. We'll find him.
You know, I wanted so much for Rita to be with me for the next 20 years of my retirement. I mean, you know, I may not have that many years, but I wanted her to be with me. We had so much time together. I guess I just got to where I took it for granted. I know the last 3 years have been a bit bumpy. Rita, you know, always felt I was too hard on Phil. Rita said that I was a backsliding Baptist, and Phil, he was a holy roller fanatic. Phil got to where all he wanted to do was read the good book or talk about it. I told Rita he needed to do a lot more working than reading all the time. And she turned against me. She was overprotective of Phil. And then Phil, he disappears. It's a shame. His mother loved him.
I know you got a lot of family problems. You know, frankly, I always thought that Rita felt like I was pulling you away. While with all of our time in the war, the two duties we did, all of our time back home, always together. Family matters, or family problems are tough.
You know, my daddy never did support me. He told me that I would never amount to a good law enforcement officer. He said I was spoiled and didn't understand the real world. Of course, he died when I was young. He never knew what I became. I wish he was around now, because I've done pretty good.
You know, Frazier, your daddy left you some pretty tall boots to fill. And frankly, I feel like the citizens of Leofale feel like that you've filled them pretty well.
Well, thank you, George.
Now let's meet up at dispatch, get our gear together, and let's go find these people.
Can't believe they took Rita out. She was the only redhead I actually liked.
Where did they take her?
3 a.m. this morning. You were out of it. Rico drugged you again.
I never remember when he does that.
What do you want from me?
When I walk in this room, you stand. Shut up! Quit that crying. Follow me. Hurry up, I don't have all day.
Grab a seat right there.
Eat. I said eat.
Sorry it had to go down that way, Frazier. If the media hadn't got a hold of it, well, 16-year-old girl kidnapped. What's this world coming to? You're just no good with the media, Frazier. With your wife dying and your retirement, Eddie will fill in for you. How are you doing? How do you think I'm doing? Well, I guess that about covers it. It's good to see you, Frazier.
Frazier, I must talk to you. Eddie did not kidnap that girl. They have taken him and put him in jail.
I know. I don't know what chance is locking up 3 innocent guys. It's crazy. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
I have another problem. I can't bail Eddie out because there's no money in the bank.
There's money in the bank. I gave Eddie a check for roofing. There's money in the bank.
No, Frazier. Our account was hacked and they took all of our money. We have no more money. I can't get Eddie out. Why can't you get him out?
I will. I'll get him out.
Oh, please, Frazier. Help him get out.
Tell you what, I'll get him out. I'll get him out right now. Something's going on. See that lady out there? That's Eddie Rodriguez's wife. He's locked up in your jail for a crime he didn't do. I know who did it, Chance, and you need to let the 3 of them go. They didn't do this crime. Rico did. And I'm ready to bring him in. You're done, Frazier. And if you don't let this go, I'm going to have you arrested. You're serious, aren't you? Try me. You're off the case. Go home, Frazier.
Is that the guy that bought Andy Griffith's old car?
Laugh it up. That's about to become your new squad car. Frazier, this is a small town. Everybody talks about everything. Why don't you just give it up? You're finished, Frazier. I don't think so. You're not taking my patrol car. My daddy drove that car, and he was a leader in this town. You're not taking my patrol car. You and the commissioners are not taking it. Now you got a choice, Frazier. The city needs the money,
Westside Rides has offered the city $10,000 for that car. They say it's a classic and worth every penny. So if you can match that price, you can have the car.
Chance, the city ought to look at it as a retirement benefit. That car has a lot of history. And I think that people of Leahville want me to preserve that history.
Well, fortunately, it's not the decision of the good citizens of this community. No, the mayor and I have full jurisdiction on this decision. No, the mayor and I have full jurisdiction on this decision. No, the mayor and I have full jurisdiction on this decision.
You're sitting right, Chance. You know it.
Frazier, come on, man, you fell asleep.
Judy. Where's Judy?
Gone. You fell asleep, Frazier.
Eddie. You saw Eddie?
No. Eddie who?
Oh, man, I promised his wife I'd go to the bank. What time is it?
It's 5:45.
Oh, man, I got just enough time. Bob. Thanks, Jim Bob.
All right.
Thank you. Take it easy, Frazier.
Yeah, good to see you, buddy. See you later. Is Clayton in? I'd like to talk to him about Eddie's money.
Clayton is not in today. He did not make it into work.
Well, who can I talk to about a customer's account?
Jim is taking care of Clayton's accounts today, but all of our client information is confidential.
Now, wait a minute, Karen. This is bank robbery, and I want to know where the FDIC is on the investigation. People are being robbed, and I'd like to know why FDIC is not insuring their money.
Jim's in his office right around the corner. Please feel free to go see him and have a great day.
Sure thing, honey. Thank you. Hey, I wanted to let you in on an investigation that I'm involved in. I want to know what happened to Eddie's money.
Eddie who?
Eddie Rodriguez.
Oh, you mean Edward Rodriguez?
Yeah. What happened to his money?
It's gone, Frazier. His account got hacked by that group out of Africa. It's gone. Nothing I can do.
This is theft and it's bank robbery.
Well, good luck. This is a well-organized crime syndicate, and you can't touch them.
What's going on? What's happening to our city? This is crazy.
Hello?
We must talk. Things are moving much faster than anticipated. I am in the car at the gate of the ranch.
Sure. Come on in. I'm on the front porch.
That's okay. Thought we'd better talk. The Robert Shipman file was not executed. Why, Jim?
The guy has 6 children, and his wife is in a wheelchair.
It does not matter. We hired you for a reason, Jim. We will not pay you if you do not follow our orders.
Okay, I know. I'm finished. I've been running people's lives for 5 years. And for what? Money? Well, sometimes money's not worth it. I'm finished, Galena.
I will tell Nikolai what you have said. This won't be good. It might kill you. It doesn't matter. We're closing the bank for good tomorrow. Your assignment has changed. You are to work with the new sheriff. You need to export people to the cities of refuge. We are not finished.
God, if you're there, I need your help. I have nowhere to turn. Please, Lord, get me through this. I need to change. Jesus, help me. What can I do for you?
Asian Smeget.
Let me guess. Nikolai sent you. Like I have a choice.
Didn't release anything, at least our instruments and our spotter didn't see anything. The funny thing is, it didn't match the pattern that they've been following the last 6 months. So it's up to something. If this is the end, we better get...
It's apparent to us that Agenda 21 is roaming across the country. 20 minutes ago, spotted a drone over Colorado. It didn't follow the normal pattern of the last 6 months, but it didn't release anything, and our spotters didn't see it release anything, and neither did our instruments. It's got to be up to something.
If this is the end, we better get ready to word out to all our stations. Thousands could die. This could also be the biological threat, and also might be the EMP we must be prepared for.
Frazier, get out here! I warned you, get him!
What? Come for us, Frazier. It'll be for the word. They're not afraid of us. They know they can come out here at any time with their drones and erase us. They want to find out what we are hiding.
You know what the odds are against us, Randar?
Frazier may be a help with his law enforcement and military background. An EMP is a weapon that goes off in the upper atmosphere. It's a bomb that will destroy all electricity, all electronics. It will freeze down and will be cut off. We won't be able to communicate. We'll be left out. It's bad, Frazier. Even you can understand that.
Yeah. Frazier, surprised you do not know about Agenda 21. Chance Morgan is the new department head. For God's sakes, he took your job and you knew nothing?
No, nothing.
It's because of the way this town has treated us all these years. Even you called us crazy doomsdayers.
Yes, Frazier. You call me crazy. Admit it!
Gentlemen, I know how the city folk have been treating us and making fun of us for the last few years. But think of where we are. Think of where they are. City folk can't survive what's about to happen. We got to take care of ourselves. Remember, we got to take care of our own. That's what we planned, right?
Yes. They want us to move into those cities. Anyone who's left out in the open areas, they know anytime with their drones they can come out and erase us. I'm left here to die.
Why, Charlie? Why would our government do this?
You know, Cloud would be able to explain that better.
Well, I wish it were that simple. Most have good intentions, but the earth cannot sustain 12 billion people. Many say 1 billion at most. We're out in the open areas. Those are the areas that are going to be seized by the one world government insiders. Those aren't the US government, by the way. It's people within our political infrastructure who have joined the one world government, who have joined with Agenda 21. There will only be about 12 giant cities that will be sustainable under this new development agenda.
The water too? but I cry for your help, O Lord. In the morning, my prayer comes before you. Why, O Lord, do you reject me and hide your face from me? From my youth I have been afflicted and close to death. I have suffered your terrors and am in despair. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. All day long they surround me like a flood. They have completely engulfed me. You have taken my companions and loved ones from me.
Hey, why'd the car stop running?
We don't know.
It died.
Are you guys alright?
My radio's not working. And my cell phone don't work.
Yeah, my car stopped 3 blocks back. I saw a flash of a light in the sky. I wonder if it has something to do with that. Susan, you won't believe it. All the cars outside are stopped running. Susan? 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 Why didn't you answer me?
Betty is dead, Brian. She hung herself this morning. Those city folk were just so mean. Charlie was right. This is the end. Aunt Fran is missing. Uncle Bill said he saw her raptured at the dinner table. We missed the rapture. We're holiness people. Why would the Lord do that to us?
Hey, Charlie.
A new economic trading center. No one in the city can buy or sell without an assigned number that must correspond to their internet database. Frazier, after being on the side of the city folk for so many years, why would you want to come back out here with us loonies?
I don't have much of a choice, Charlie. We have no water. We have no electricity. The food is rotting on the shelves at the stores, and the banks have closed.
So what now?
I don't know. Charlie, what now?
Do you still think I'm crazy?
No, Charlie.
So now you see why we planned so hard and for so long. We've lost communication with the outside world. We got a message in a while ago, but only because we activated a Sputnik satellite. But we only got one in.
What is that?
This is, you saw earlier, it's a Sputnik satellite.
Sputnik, what's that?
A communication satellite.
How can I help, Charlie?
Well, the banks have a backup system that keeps their internet up even though they have no grid. There's a device in the back room at the bank that we need to get for our use.
We'll just go get it.
There's so many that are going to be wanting that. We need to get on it now. I can't go, but we need it.
George is right. We can be down there and back before you know it.
If you're going to do this, I suggest you take Clouden. He can be of help.
Think we're going to be getting into some trouble?
Yep. The grid is down. Lawlessness will start breaking out.
You're right, Charlie. Now the banks will be in the hands of the international group. They seek a one-world government and religion. Their goal is to own 80% of the Earth's population and depopulate from 12 billion to 1 billion in the next 5 years. This is according to Agenda 21 that was set in Geneva, 1992. The Earth is not sustainable with that amount of people.
So you did work for them?
Yes, but not anymore. I saw what they really were doing, who they really were. That is why I'm here. If you look in my right pocket, you'll find the key to the back door of the bank.
Come on, George. Let's get down there. Claudine, you can come too.
Hey. Charlie. I know you. Keep them tied up.
Just the way I thought it would be.
What is it, Charlie?
Washington. Our intel is stating that the government officials haven't showed up for work. They just abandoned their posts.
I know what's going on now. The politicians have escaped, and they are in hiding. If this is true, this is bad.
We knew it'd be like this. No one wants to take the blame, but the American people have been just bearing the responsibility on their shoulders for the last few years.
I know, Charlie. This all started back in the late 50s, after the Second War. Eisenhower warned us of the industrial complex. The military would get so big that it would jeopardize national security. This is what has bankrupted us.
Go around back and see if everybody follows. It's in the office right here. Because that's what he was telling us, you know, Clay. What? Who is it? Sounds like Russians. Yeah. I see.
Hey, Fraser, what's going on?
Shh. Get down. George, get up.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy. They just grazed me.
Hey, George, we gotta get you to the Nance Ranch.
Tommy, we got a little bit of trouble here. We ain't got no transportation. The Nance Ranch is over 18 miles away. I've got way too much to do here, buddy.
You don't understand. As I come to town, I stopped in at the Nance Ranch just to say hi to them. They're all dead. Mr. and Mrs. Nance, I found them dead in the house, and the 3 hired men, they're out in the barn dead. Every one of them, execution style.
What? Execution style?
You heard me.
Wow, so it's really happening. Okay, Tommy. Go gather up all the men, get their families, get ammo, guns, food, everything you can, and get them somewhere safe until we get back. I'm going to try to catch Frazier before he leaves town.
What'll you have, Frazier?
Oh, that was quick. I'll take, give me a beer, no food.
One pour. Coming right up.
Thank you, girl.
No problem.
So you guys keeping the same hours?
No, I can't get any suppliers. We're running out of beverages. I say we got about a month, and I guess we close.
Wow, yeah. You know, we have 3 emergency generators, but we can't run the whole town.
Frazier! Frazier, man, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Well, you found me.
Man,
what you got?
What are we gonna do with no communication and no transportation?
Hey, George, my 4-wheeler's running. And my Sportster, Harley, it's running. My patrol car be running too, if they hadn't taken it away from me. George, we just need to find 1980 model cars or older. The MP bomb didn't affect them.
George, you want a beer?
No, bring me a shot of whiskey.
You got it.
No, just bring me the bottle.
Sure, George.
That sounds serious.
Guys, you have to figure this out. We need you. Leah Fell needs you. Please.
Well, Judy, we'll do the best we can. Tommy stopped by my office a while ago, and he stopped by the Nance Ranch, and everyone out there is dead.
Oh, man. That's not good. You know, I think we're under attack. There's just so little we can do. We got to think about our families. I bet Phil, wherever he is, he's probably stranded. You know, if those cities are refuge and that Agenda 21 is as bad as Charlie says they are, he probably can't get out.
Well, go get him, Frazier. Ain't nobody stopping you. It ain't like Chance is gonna fire you. No, I'd do the same thing. The whole city of Leofeld needs you, brother, but You need to go get him.
I think you're right, George. If I hung around here, Chance would probably lock me up too. I'm going to be gone for just a few days, but I want you to be on your guard. Chance is Agenda 21.
Well, go on.
Hey, that's what looks good. Yeah, it's about time. Really good.
George, why don't you come in and get a glass of tea?
Okay, cool. That sounds pretty good. Hey, Bob, what time you guys open?
In about an hour.
Where's Judy?
She's in the back, sick. She's not doing so well.
Well, what happened to her?
I'm not sure. She's not doing well, and the doctor's offices aren't open.
Gosh. Well, I better go back there and check on her.
Dang it, George, when are they going to get the grid back up? And when are the doctor's offices going to open?
Bob, I don't know. This is happening all over the country. But I feel sure that things will be back up and running again soon, so just hang in there, brother.
That wasn't the answer I was looking for.
George!
Judy, you don't look so good.
Yeah, I don't feel so good. And I'm not getting any better.
You look like you got a fever.
I bet you're right, George. Hand me that thermometer, would you?
You know, Frazier left town to go look for Phil. He wanted me to stop by and check y'all's generator out there and make sure everything was okay, so I did, and it was just a bad plug, so everything's good there. You know, he wanted me to come talk to you about that Mexican you saw in town the other day. We're thinking that he might be the guy that's been kidnapping these missing people. And with the EMP knocking everything out, we can't keep a 24-hour surveillance on him. So we need you to ID him because Frazier wants me to throw him in jail.
Wait. Frazier needs to stay here. In Leofeld. I don't need that guy knowing where I am. He may recognize me. And what if we run out of food?
Oh, it'll be okay. And everything's gonna be running up again soon, real soon. Dang, girl, you've got a fever of 104. That ain't good. I need to go to the hospital or the pharmacy and get you some medicine, antibiotics.
Yeah, I think that'll help. Would you do that for me, George?
Won't take me but a minute. I'll be over there and back before you can wink an eye. Keep this on your forehead. I'll be back shortly.
I appreciate it, George. I appreciate it.
Hey, dispatch, this is George.
Got you, George. Go ahead.
Yeah, was that address 4219?
Yes, 4219 Claude.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check it out. There's something going on inside.
George, are you going to need backup?
Take the mark, or I will kill you. Let go into the artificial thoughts, and you'll be one with us. No more religion, no more countries. Imagine all of the people thinking alike. All of the people living as one. All the people thinking alike. No more differences. This is what humanity wants for all the souls on earth. One ruler, no more war. No heaven, no hell. Take the mark or you will die. In time, you will have enough pain. Then you will take the mark. Sally wasn't so lucky she lost her head. And you will too in the end if you don't take the mark. Hey, what are you whimpering about? Shut up!
Loose! Calm down. What's going on? Hey, what about me? What's crazy going on? What's going on in here? Hey, what about me? Hold on, man. You can only get one at a time. Hurry up. He's coming. Calm down. Cut me loose. Quiet. What about me? Hold on, man. You can only get one at a time. Hurry up. He's coming. Cut me loose. Calm down. Hey, hurry up. Hurry up. He's coming.
Freeze! Stop. Move away from him. Now, move away from him. Sit in that chair. Ray, your little buddy here is going to show you how to take the mark. What is your name? What is your name? And I'm not going to ask you one more time or I will shoot.
George.
Okay, buddy George, I like that name better. You are going to learn a lesson, and today is your lucky day. From this day forward, you will never need to worry about your needs because they have all been granted to you because you're going to take the mark.
It's marked with artificial intelligence. Golly.
Shut up, Ray. You know it is a choice to live with us or die. Take the mark, George, or die. Is that plain and simple enough?
No. Don't take it, George. It cannot be reversed.
I have had it with you, Ray. Buddy George may want to return to a life he had before the EMP bomb and Agenda 21. Well, I am here to give you your life back. You must surrender your will and take the mark.
Don't take it, George. The mark cannot be reversed.
Ray, I am going to cut off his head now, and you are going to watch. Ray, you saw Sally lose hers. Why do you want to watch Buddy George lose his? Then you will be next.
I don't think so.
Rita, the hardest day was the day I lost you. Now you're more blessed than I, escaping these days. Phil, I learned, was right. Phil made the rapture, and I was left behind. To see you again, I must give up my life and not take the mark. What kind of world do we have now? Jesus warned over and over that these days would be like this. I just wouldn't listen to Phil.
Rico!
wayfaring stranger traveling through this world of woe, and there's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. The sky is blue and clouds are floating. The pains of yesterday are gone. The fear and dangers are no longer. This life is o'er. I'm moving on. I'm home now with my God and Father. Received His grace along the way. The hardest times are far behind me. Oh, I thank